Poor old Bob seems to have exhausted himself being in the dusting hole for as long as he was. He's in there 45 minutes, give or take. So, just giving him something else to eat, but he didn't really want to eat that. He seemed to be too exhausted. He was very thirsty, which was fair enough. But he doesn't seem to be able to walk very well now. Do you, Bobby? You seem to be a little bit worse for wear. He has he's still got this thing about his back, touch his back, and see, it almost a fit. So it's definitely something to do with his back that was causing his problems. I say the old Rhode Island used to jump on him and, you know, bang in to about here, pull feathers out as he went. I did rather a good job of you there, didn't I? My skin won't be able to breathe now. You're going to have to shake yourself, Bob. And then I say when he would fit, I would stick my thumbs in there and sort of do that. One that way and one that way along his spine, and it would actually stop him fitting. I say he would just go rigid, tremble for a second, if that, and split for a second, and then shake his head, and then that would be it, fine. No worries. Can you actually walk, Bobby? Bobby D, can you walk? I think you've lost most of your feathers in the dusting hole too. I've taken out 36 feathers. Not quite sure where they've all come from, but 36 of them. What a mess, eh, Bob? What a mess. Oh, I don't really know if I want you here. How about you come and stand in the shade? Eh? How about you come stand in the shade? I don't know how to... Oh, I'm going to turn this off and get him in the shade. Right, you don't want to stay in the shade. Yeah, he certainly seems a bit peculiar again now. I think he's completely screwed himself up. So I got old Easter A-Ray out, took him to the dusting hole, and all he did was pick up bits of charcoal and throw them at me and make silly come dust yourself noises. Oh, I don't want to be dusted. You're the one that needs dusting. He did have a dust a few days ago though, last week before it poured with rain. But it didn't excite him today. Are you alright, Bob, or... You look drunk, completely drunk. The leg tremors have stopped a little today. Well, they've decreased today to what they were, but I say he looks completely naff now. He's determined he's going to stand and look at the turkey girls. This is where he was trying to dust. There, first of all, and then there, under the daisies. Yeah, I think they're daisies. What I mean there was pretty useless. You've even got a snail skin. Snail skin? Shut up. Snail shell in the equation. Well, you're not in the shade there, Bobby. If you go forward a bit, you'll be in the shade. She's seen something. Did you get it? Obviously not. Get it this time? What, the ants? What are they all got? What are the things still in the grass? Yeah. Poor old Morris, you're suffering, aren't you? Well, go and stand completely in the shade, Morris, instead of standing there, because you're not exactly in the shade. A pretty pointless exercise. Well, that's a bit better, I suppose. Yeah, now you're in the shade. So now you're going to go out the shade again and go and follow the girls, aren't you, into the sun? Oh, it's a cloud bob. The old farmers are hurriedly silaging. I'm not going to get the hay cut for I don't know how long now. Weeks. I'm not having it anyway. I'm only going to get 15 bales this time. There's a guy down the road with the equestrian centre. He's going to have it as normal. I'll give it away. Ridiculous. No money, and I give my grass away, and he's going to have it off 5 fields this year. So he's going to get a bumper crop. But then he has to pay the farmer to do it, so I don't like charging him. That's why I'm stupid. But there we are. I'm stupid. Okay, Bob. I'm going to go for a cup of tea now. Yes. Looking for something to eat in there. I don't know what you're going to find. You don't sort of know what to do with yourself, do you? You don't know whether to preen, look for insects, or what. So I'll let you decide what you're going to do about life for the minute. Yes, I will, dear. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You haven't sung for the camera yet. I wish you would. Every time you sing, I go grab the camera. You stop. The camera's shy, aren't you, dear? Yep. Yeah, he seems most peculiar after that. But never mind. This really is unbelievable. I've just sprayed the brambles again because they've gone absolutely insane growing since the storm 2-3 days ago. So I've sprayed all out in the pig house lot enclosure and all out in the garden and out in the backyard. And look at this lot. No rain was forecast, let alone storms. And we've got 2 coming. There's one over there that's rumbling away, and this damn thing. Absolutely unbelievable. Checked the weather forecast this morning as well to make sure, and it's supposed to be brilliant sunshine. It wasn't actually brilliant sunshine, it was extremely hot, but it was overcast from time to time, so I sprayed when the sun was out fully, and everything was wilting beautifully under the salt. Hello, starlings. Where are you off to? Going to roost. And I literally just mixed up another load. And I thought, what can I hear? I came out here. So I'm just letting it soak and was getting on repotting me lemon trees. And I came out and saw this lot coming from nowhere. Absolutely unbelievable. It never fails. The weather sees me get me bloody sprayer out and says, oh right, let's mess her up now, something rotten. Yeah. I swear, if it pours with rain tonight, that's it, I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving this damn country. I'm going to go somewhere a long way away on a desert island somewhere where I haven't got to worry about spraying brambles or anything else, and I'm just going to kiss society and the weather and everything to do with it goodbye. Absolutely ridiculous. Out dogs? Honestly, the hell? You take liberties too. Bob, I don't know, he didn't like it today, it was too hot for him today. I've just taken his shade down because I say the sun's gone behind damn great clouds, so. And he's got lice all around his face, obviously they left his body and, you know, gone to around his face. I've pulled about 50 off of him today. I stick a bit of sellotape around my finger and stab them when I see them, and that's their lot. So there must have been about 50, I suppose, or so, not more. But I was going to have a go around his neck with the diatomaceous earth, and he had a fit. He had an absolute fit, not a convulsion fit, but he shouted and swore at me and ran. And I can't understand why. I don't know why. I think he's sore. His skin seems as if it's sore. So I don't quite know what to make of that. Yeah, Floyd, I'm going to put you in a second because I'm not coming out in the pouring rain chasing you around. I don't have to chase you, do I? Just pick you up and carry you. What do you think you're doing? Would you go in? Thank you. There we are. Yeah, that's all the diatomaceous earth I've got left. It's scraped off the bottom of the bowl that I've had it in for a year or so and banged out of the bucket that I've kept it in. That's all there is. Yeah. A bit more than I actually thought there was, but no. Poor Bob. Yeah, little guineas, they're up and running now. They're okay, mind you. Stupid hen, one little guinea went in to the feeder, the little one, the smallest one, the one that didn't seem to know what it was doing. It went into to the feed, you know, the bowl that I've got the food in. Mum went to scrape it out, trod on him, pinned him half in the bowl and half out the bowl, on a leg, on a wing. So completely pinned. He was screaming the place down. I dashed in there to, you know, get her off. And what does she do? Lays down and squashes him even further. So he was across the ridge of the dish. Thank God it's plastic and not metal. And she lay down. So I literally booted her off. Oh, stupid damn hen. So I'm not surprised she crushed the other one. She does stupid things like that. Then she looked at me and said, "What was that for?" And the poor little thing was on the floor squealing, and I thought, "Oh, that's it, he's dead." So I picked him up and stuck him under my t-shirt, gave him a bit of TLC and intensive care for about half an hour until he had fully recovered. I think he was just shocked. And put him back, and he's been okay this afternoon. That was this morning. That was breakfast. He's been okay. He's still eating fine, but he's swearing again. So whether he'll still be alive in the morning or not, I don't know. But he was up and running and jumping in and out of the dish, eating merrily and chirping away and nattering away with his brother or sister and the chick. And then she goes and does that. Absolutely ridiculous. And I wondered why I hashed myself, but I really can't be doing with it this time. Or last year. Well, it's the first time the guineas have laid. I say Spot's lady lays nice big eggs, but I say they weren't fertile, so none of them. 7 eggs she laid and none of them were fertile. Tin lot laid 5, 6. One was fertile, was growing okay, and then that just died 5 days into growing, and that was it. Good night. So we've got 5 eggs, and of course the stupid chicken squashed. What are you doing, Floyd? You being a plonker? Alright, Boots, we'll get you in first, then discombobulate your brother, put him away. Right, yeah, before this weather hits, although I don't know, perhaps, oh no, there was lightning there, I missed that, that's a shame. Looks like it might be going over Coral Way, but the rumbling's stopped for the minute. But yeah, twice, these damn storms have blown the electrics, twice in a week. And the first one blew the freezer fuse, and I didn't realise it until I realised all the food was thawing. I've never shouted and sworn and raged so much in my life. And he picked hold of the freezer and threw it out the door, along with EDF. Why can't I afford batteries to get everything on my solar panels? I can't. It's cost me about £8 the batteries and the inverter for the cylinder for the hot water and all the electrics in the kitchen and whatnot. I've got a wind turbine as well to, you know, back up at night, because it generally blows at night here. So I thought, well, what doesn't charge, what batteries don't charge, or what charge that it doesn't go into the batteries during the day from the solar panels. I'll top it up at night, you know, for the fridge freezer and the fridge and the freezer with a wind turbine. I've made my stand for me solar panels, made that over a year ago. So it's the angle's changeable for the season, and it's on wheels, so I can turn it around during the day. So optimum charging, and it was going to go out there, and I was going to build myself another little shed there, but no, it wasn't. It was going to go out in where the vegetable patch is, yeah, and I was going to build myself a little shed there and have it going into the house through the hole there, the power, and have a fuse box, and that's how from the inverter going to a fuse box with a breaker, and coming off on separate fuses and cables, and you know, a socket extension thing, you know, with 5 or 6 sockets on, and to do the kitchen electrics, and then run a cable all the way upstairs to the first floor for the immersion heater on a separate fuse. But hey, I say 10 grand, and I haven't got that. So, good idea, as per usual in this country. gone bad, forget it. There we are. Right, let's get you in before this rain hits. Let's look at that rain falling over there. Great sheet of rain. And that's a real weird cloud formation. Thank God it's not falling here. Chances are it may not come this way, but if it does, well, I'll say the house is going to wash away for a start. So there's that storm that was over there, moving that way. And we've got this storm here, moving that way. And then they meet in the middle and bang. Good night, everyone. So, there we are, and my head feels like it's going to fall off, as it generally does with a storm. Oh, and stupid broody turkey, just put her out so she can dance. Once you do, come straight back in again. Oh my God, give me strength, just give me strength. This is absolutely, go lay down, Moon, horrendous weather. On the other hand of the house, I'm getting absolutely soaked. Go lay down, you stupid dog. Go and lie down! Incredible. Absolutely incredible. All on my sprayed brambles. And I haven't got big ass living. Wow. Taking pictures while I'm about it. It's absolutely awful. End of the world. Well, this really cannot be normal. Absolutely throwing it down with rain. We've just had a hurricane and I'm hiding behind the shutters of the door upstairs under the roof thing. And it's driving through the shutter, the rain, because the wind was so aggressive. Two massive great faults of lightning. Thunder like you've never seen. I couldn't video because I was protecting my camera and myself behind the shutter of the door, and I thought any minute now I'm just going to be exploded. Absolutely horrifying. And this wind and the rain, honestly, this is frightening. It's seriously frightening. And I know I have nightmares at night. I'm getting blasted by the rain again, so is the camera. But just look at that. That fog is pouring rain, and it's done this every other day for the last 2 weeks. Usually when I spray. I don't know if it's just coincidence or it's taking the mick, but whatever. This is really scaring the hell out of me, all this. So every other day for the last week. thunder, lightning, absolute torrential rain and hurricanes. I mean, fences blow down, leaves get knocked off me trees, and I've just repotted me lemon trees. They've already been washed away now. Whoa! Jesus, I hope I got that. Here we go. So I got hit by, well, nearly hit by 2 of those the other day. I was out there and 2 came down in front of me, and the bang was frightening. I screamed like a little girl. So and I felt it come through the ground and up my legs, and I was physically sick. That's the 2nd time in my life I've nearly been hit by lightning. And I had my hand on the tin hut, so no good. I'm going to hide behind the shutter again because I'm getting absolutely soaked over the camera. Right, this lot has been going on now for 20 minutes, and those 2 rainbows haven't moved. It's not moving, it's staying on top of here, you know, the area. Absolutely horrific.